Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of KK Tank Tales. I'm Carolina and today we are going to be looking at this aquarium there. I am planning to do a crib aquarium, so looking at different rock structures, and my idea is to build a couple of caves. Oops, don't break the tank. How about that? Oh, maybe that will be nice. Oh, it's just a little bit too straight, isn't it? Still I don't know, I didn't boil this while, so I was boiling the other piece of food. Hello, baby. Mwah. Dig a dig. How about if I move this back a bit? Or if I put it down? Oh, thank you. This is the back, is a resin cave. Thought that maybe it would be good to have something like a man-made. Oh no, it's right underneath the light. I don't like that. Okay, because that's giving quite a lot of structure at the back and at the front. Then how do I want to use this? Okay, that looks nice. Now we'll glue it. I'll do the wood first. I mean the wood to wood. So again, this is just a cyanoacrylate super glue, a liquid form, so I can do it with the tissue paper. Just roll it into a little sausage like this. I'm gonna press inside that wood in between one piece and another. That will hopefully enable me to join those two wood pieces. I brought thinner pieces of polystyrene. I'm gonna remove this wood for a second. Oh, it's fish made this. I mean, it's made for fish, but it really smells of resin. I washed it in hot water. Maybe I shouldn't have it. We got 3 pieces of this rock. Okay, let's do the wood now. Okay, maybe the wood could just go there. Just pop it back. Or on its side. I don't know. This piece that I've taken out, I need to build another structure behind. How about that? I think I prefer it like this. Maybe sort of, oh yes. Maybe sort of like that. Glue the rocks, and this should be quite tricky to glue these two together. Okay, that kind of creates another layer of caves. I think this one has moved, but that's fine because this doesn't support anything. Maybe it needs to go here. It's kind of like a labyrinth almost of different caves and crevices and crannies. I need to remember I need to have a filter behind, but there's lots of space in here. Should this be behind the wood, or no? I think when all of it together is more stable, and it's kind of different angles, creating holes at the bottom so that cribs can go through them. What I have decided to do is to kind of sort the substrate at the back so I can lift the wood to the position where it would be when I finish setting the substrate, and then glue the wood and the rock. And on the resin cave, because I really don't like how it looks like, I'm gonna cover it with moss. Maybe it will work, maybe it will not. Let's do the substrate. I have this Tropica substrate bag. It's got a hole, but I'm just gonna make a little bit of a bigger hole. There we go. And I'm gonna go all there. That's where I'm going to plant as well, quite a lot. Then I'm going to put bags with aqua soil. I think I want it there as well. And at the front, I think I'm just gonna do in the caves where they're going to dig. I think I'm going to just do sand, although I have quite a lot of plants. Right, I'll sort out the back, and then when I take the polystyrene out and so on, I'll sort out the front. Okay, now I'm gonna get the media bags and fill it with aqua soil, which I don't know what I've done with. Right, we have aqua soil. And this is again just aqua soil from Tropica, and this is what's available in my local fish store, and that's fine. I don't want it loose in this tank because they will dig it out. This is very forward. You probably can't see that, but it literally comes out. I think I would prefer it sort of that way. I think, yeah, okay. Don't spin. Easier said than done. These are just aquarium plastic media bags with the plastic zipper, so nothing will rust inside. I'm using aquarium sand, BD Trading. It's like a kind of natural color. You'll see in a minute when I put it in the tank. I'll start from the front. See, it's like a natural browny orange color. And we're building towards the back, and I want to have quite a generous amount on top of the aquarium soil, because sometimes I feel like I think that it's enough, but it's not, and then when I want to plant something, it's just a bag, and that's a pain. So making sure that we put in a lot on here. Okay, so that's good. Let's do the rocks and let's do the wood. And now, because I have a sand, I can build up and achieve the stability straight away. Let's stick stuff. What's this? What is it? What is it? Sand. What's gonna be here? Fishes? That's glue. That's dangerous. Yes, it's judgy. So I'm gonna prep some of those plants. This is some unusual, for me at least, kind of Anubias, which I found in the shop, and I thought that it would be nice to have a little bit of something different. So I'm going to put that in. I really wanted to have a fern come in here, so I might leave that space, because I had a couple of ferns in my quarantine tank, but I used them in a different project. So I'm just gonna prep those plants, and then we can talk. So I have brought quite a few other plants that I found in my box. I have found a few pieces of just normal Anubias, maybe Nana bonsai, I'm not entirely sure. So I'm gonna put it here. I have a lot of baby ferns that I can attach to rocks or pebbles, and they can grow in. I have two crypts, Venditti, I think, Cryptocorn Venti Brown, and they grow really well for me. The green ones pretty much always melt on me. I also picked up from my swords from another tank those grow out, so I'm going to try and plant those and see if they grow. I have this one, whatever that is, grass thing. I don't have a label and I don't remember what it's called. Monte Carlo, that seen better days. This one's nice, this one's kind of semi went off. A bit of, oh, and I also have this stem plant from another project left over. I'm just gonna rinse off those roots in just plain water. Are they both the same? I'm kind of not sure. Then we have Bosophilandra in there. Is it too? I don't know what. I don't want it to get lost. It's a nice plant. Oh, I'll wedge it here. That's nice. Aha, crypts. Crypts first. Let's do the crypts. Should I separate it? Or should I plant it together? I might just separate it just in case. The roots. Plant it all around this area. One, and just nicely stand up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to separate it, and using my tweezers wherever I put them, I'm gonna try to plant little clamps like this, sort of into the substrate. Right, we have a bigger section here. I'm kind of gonna plant it maybe here, so it's got the benefit of the aqua soil and the substrate, but it can grow kind of all around here where the roots won't be too deep. That looks quite nice. Like shady area, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna give it like a bit of a root tap in here. Just because there is no active substrate around here. Okay. Right, that looks nice. If it grows, then it will be brilliant. Maybe I'll just stick another one in here. Just by the roots. Maybe here? Here? No. Maybe here. Maybe I'll flatten it a little bit and plant it across like this, like so. We've got the gel super glue It's just again a normal super glue but in a gel form. I don't particularly like adding moss with super glue because sometimes it just goes brown and you can see where it's been stuck on, but as it's a flat surface, that's what I'm going to do. God knows. And I think you should add glue onto the rock and not onto the moss, but we're breaking the rules. Here, not onto my fingers. That would be great, but I stuck it onto my fingers anyways. Maybe I'll just add it onto the rock. Maybe that will be easier. Now I don't know where that glue is, but hopefully I'm just gonna add water and put the filter tomorrow. Planting done. Yay! Let's do the water. So I'm waiting for the water to get ready. I thought I'm gonna just add a little bit of detail to here by the rocks. I don't know whether that's kind of needed or not. Might add some bigger pebbles as well, but not too much because I wanted the cories to be able to dig. I've got my little planting thing that I'm going to use to disperse the water. Should that work? Would that work? Let's see. It should, shouldn't it? It's quite a deep tank for this size. Okay, there's a hole in it, fine. I had a spare Colombo shell as well, and I have added it at the back. I think it will float, but we shall see. The filter that will go in there is a filter from my 150 litre tank that I set up about 3-4 months ago, 4 months ago or 5, I don't remember now. I have added an external filter onto that tank. I think this is the tank for today, completed. I am going to add the filter tomorrow. Oh, this is so nice. Thanks for watching, and this is it for today. I'm going to bed now. It's late. So I'll be back with you in about 2 minutes, but for me it will be tomorrow. Welcome back, everyone. For you it's been a few seconds, for me it meant to be one day, but it has been about 6 months. Within the 6 months, the aquarium itself developed quite a lot. I didn't end up getting a crib. I decided that I really loved the barbs and the calm nature of this tank. So at the moment we have 5 banded barbs in here and red cherry barbs. Very peaceful, slow community aquarium. There is a sparkling gourami there. Just one single male, and he's enjoying his life, coming to the front, eating, swimming around. We have a few loaches at the bottom, zebra loaches, and a Bristlenose pleco that's just coming out of the cave. I moved him from the community tank, from the 151. I had 2 in there and both turned out to be males, so they were a bit spicy with each other, so I've moved that one here and he's living a happy life. What's next for this tank? As you can see, I've used quite a lot of serious stone. I've removed the artificial cave and you have a lot of serious stone in here, which has affected the pH more than I would like to. Not so much that the fish are unhappy. Fish are really great in this aquarium. The cherry barbs even bred. We have a baby that's grown to be kind of almost a full-size fish now. One lucky baby. I am going to be changing this aquarium though. I'm going to remove the serious stone and I am going to change it into dragonstone, which does not affect the pH of the water. All of the fish in here like pH to be low, and that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm probably going to add a bit more botanicals. There is a few leaves at the back that you can't see, and we had some shells in here which I've taken out now, but I am going to add a few botanical bits, and I'm thinking maybe adding an apistogramma to join this tank to kind of settle in the bottom layer. So using this dragonstone, I am going to build caves and I am going to add some botanical caves, maybe a coconut shell. My other apistogramma in my other tank really love the coconut shell, and the female actually is breeding at the moment, so that worked really well. I will be updating about the tank in perhaps a couple of months when fish will settle and the changes are done. So watch this space, and thank you again for staying with me and watching. Please subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Also, here are some B-rolls for you. I forgot to mention that. Bye.
See?